WGPR Detroit HD2.
You're watching WHPS, Highland Park, Detroit.
FM 88.1 WHPR, Highland Park.
WVIE 107.3 FM Charlotte, Amalia, Virgin Islands.
The views and opinions expressed on the following show are not necessarily the views and opinions of WHPS, its affiliates, management, or sponsors.
TJB Records and Booker Productions Entertainment presents the 41st anniversary concert of Dr. Toni Booker and Booker Productions.
All of God's children.
Featuring Darius Twyman, Friday, November 5th, 7:30 p.m. at the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center, 15801 Michigan Avenue, Dearborn, Michigan. Tickets available at dearborntheater.com or call 313-576-6906.
Truly is here, and welcome to the Artist Spotlight with your host, Dr. Toni Booker, and my special, beautiful host, co-host,
Staffy B.
in the house with us. So good. Are you excited about today?
Always excited. Always totally excited about today, and the fact that you have made a platform for artists to be spotlighted. That's awesome.
Yes, and we have a handsome, interesting guest with us on this morning. Kojic all the way.
All the way.
Somebody say Kojic.
Kojic. All the way.
All the way.
Yes. And so we are so honored to have none other than Elder Ronald Alexander.
A.K.A. Chucky. Everybody knows him as Chucky.
Oh, that's what I am.
He's been Chucky since I can remember.
Since the year King Uzziah died.
And he saw the Lord.
That's right. Yes, indeed. I am so grateful to be here today.
Absolutely.
And thank you for inviting me to be with you.
I'm so excited because, now a lot of people don't know that Elder Alexander, we got married.
What?
Let me tell you, we were at...
It's always a surprise on this show.
We were at... we got married at a funeral.
Yes.
What?
At the repast.
Yes.
A lady said to us,
she wanted
to know
who I was.
That's right.
She want to know who I was.
And who was that? She said, and you all make such a lovely couple.
Oh, my.
Said,
oh, my gosh.
Isn't that something?
That is something.
She said, she was dipping, and she said, was this your husband?
Oh.
I said.
Well, maybe she was trying to dig to see,
But see, and she caught us so off guard, I'm speechless. And
I lost our appetite. That was a funny day. It was a good day.
It was one of that. And I just opened up with that to let people know, no, we're not really married. We just, but it's something about the body of Christ. When you're connected.
Yes.
Yeah.
There should be some type of, we can see there's a oneness there.
Yeah.
And we are two people that are in agreement.
Oh, yeah.
With each other on friendship. And he is my Pope.
That's what she calls me.
He is the Pope of the city of this Detroit.
Yeah, and we got to mention that he is also pastor, / elder / superintendent /
administrative assistant to the bishop.
Oh my!
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Matter of fact, the executive administrative assistant to the bishop, Clyde David Jones.
Wow!
And that means you're one step from.
Yeah,
you know.
Absolutely.
Yes.
When you get that executive.
That's right.
But you know what? You are much deserving of it. You've been a staple.
Thank you so much.
In the city of Detroit forever. And I'm going to tell you, he is the pastor, I should say, of Greater Blessed Peace Tabernacle Church of God in Christ.
Yes.
Founder.
Right. Founder.
And pastor.
That's
yes.
right.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
And we just got a new building. The
Wow.
Lord blessed us to acquire a new building in the middle of the pandemic.
Wow. You know, so many blessings have taken place in the middle.
In the middle of the pandemic.
Right in the middle.
And it's right on 19521 Van Dyke between East 7 Mile and Outer Drive.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful tabernacle.
Wow. That
So
is
God
new
has
because I
blessed
met
it.
you on Greenfield.
That's right. You met us on Greenfield.
Yeah.
So you got to come.
Absolutely.
You got to come,
I'm
Dr.
gonna
Booker?
I'm gonna come because he's a great praise and worship leader as well. He can sing, preach.
Not as good as you.
He's a
are.
good mentor. I mean, he's just flawless.
He is.
In my eyesight.
Oh, yeah.
God bless you, and I love you for that, wife.
You know, I do have my
I'm trying to
license.
tell everybody out there. Everybody, you listen real good. I'm a good woman. I'm a good thing.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Uh-oh. Let me reel her back in because she'll get out there, sir.
Yeah, we're not going to go too far. But listen, for you all that don't know, but before we go there, I think I want to acknowledge our sponsors.
Okay, absolutely. We're going to let's talk a little bit about our sponsors because without them, this show
Would not be?
it would not be. And so we are just super excited as they put the sponsors on the screen there. We are so very excited
Yes.
for Bill Snetkamp Chrysler.
With Travis Turner.
With Travis Turner
who is
and and the Black and White Optical.
Yes.
We love them.
And with C.W. Morris, Mr. James Henry, who is the owner there.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just excited. Once again, you can support our sponsors. Call them from Black and White Look, give you great eyeglasses and contacts.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You know, I thought those was your...
They are my eyes.
Okay.
Don't start no mess up.
Okay,
on this.
I just was checking.
Oh, it's awesome stuff. Yes.
This is the funny
Well, she
show,
talks
baby.
about her hair, so I don't know. Should we...
Well, listen.
The-
I want everyone
oh.
to know I think I have found the color for me.
Okay.
What do you think?
Oh, that looks good on you.
Yeah, because I had a hot red.
Oh, no.
Yes, I had, and I had a blonde.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, and I didn't bring them with me today.
Please, I'm glad you didn't.
Because I do, because I've been trying to get some opinions about what color hair for the concert coming up November the 5th at Ford Community Arts. That's a long name for this place. Ford Community Performing Arts Center in Dearborn.
Yeah. It's a
7:30
beautiful
p.m.
place.
It's a beautiful place.
Beautiful
Yes.
place.
Beautiful.
Almost, listen, get your tickets. You can go to DearbornTheater.com to get your tickets. Get your tickets. Order your tickets online. The box office is open, I think, Monday through Friday. But call before you got there so you make sure you get the time. But nevertheless, get your tickets early. And they are moving very, very fast. I want to thank all of our sponsors that's investing in this concert for 41 years. I want to thank the Bishop Edgar Van, Celestine Todd, so many, my own pastor and elder, the Word of Truth, Elder Gardner, so many pastors, and my own dear friend and
Yes.
the Pope, a great sponsor. These elders have come up and have gotten behind me for 41 years, and many of them have said that I'm more than worthy. And I want to say thank you.
Yeah.
And that you are.
Absolutely.
You have served our community. You have blessed children, and that's one of your loves, children.
Yes.
So you're deserving of this, and we're going to celebrate you to the tops.
Ooh, yeah.
I want to know. Let's talk to Elder Ronald Chucky Alexander. Let's talk to him. How did you first meet Dr. Booker? Do you remember?
Yes, I do. It was at some musicals we were having at the cathedral
Oh, yeah.
with Dr. Mattie Moss Clark.
You were the MC.
I was the MC, and I had the opportunity to present Toni Booker at Bailey Cathedral.
Yes.
And let me tell you, she walked up there slow, Sister Staffy.
Yeah.
But when she sat down, we almost had to rebuild the wall at Bailey Cathedral.
Tell me what happened that night, because I was there.
Let me tell you, she got up, walking slow to the podium, and so Dr. Clark, you know, being the person she was, come on, Toni, come on, don't be so slow. She got up there, did this, threw that hair back a little bit.
Always had some hair.
Always got to have some hair now. And the next thing you know, she started singing. And the people, she was really kind of new back then, you know what I mean? She was, people knew, but Maddie Clark had a way of pushing our people out that were, that had a gift. And the next thing you know, that girl sung. And then Toni walked away like she hadn't done anything. Remember?
I do.
And then Maddie Clark told her, said, come back up here, girl. Come on up here. Sing that second line of that again. Let me tell you, it was pandemonium at Bailey Cathedral on Curtis.
And Toni, finish that story for us.
Well, I think on another day of invite.
Okay.
I think
He's talking about your initial when you first went.
when I came back again.
But when you came back, you kicked it
when
up
I
a notch.
came back again,
He was MC again.
I was the MC again?
Yeah.
Give me that credit.
Yeah, because
I introduced him to the Cabbage Patch.
Yes.
When I did the Cabbage Patch,
and that's when the
whole
came.
audience there, holding bishops and everything. They said,
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
I saw the wine. All of them said,
Oh yeah,
it was a deep breath.
they weren't ready for you.
They was not ready for me. They said this girl's not saved. She's bringing dancing to the church.
Oh yeah, you were the first.
And she's stopping all over the place and so forth like that. When I brought that up in there, they said, "What?"
They weren't ready.
And it was like, but you know what? My most momentum behind all of that, be careful what you throw away. And mainly because I didn't understand what the gift that God had given me.
Right.
And I just only knew how to do what God had given me because I was a former nightclub singer.
Yeah.
I was not no directress.
Right.
You know, all this thing came into place. God just put everything together to take my gifts and to use them the way He presented me.
Yeah.
And so with the dancing and all I did and so forth like that, and the pastor said, get them folks out that choir. That girl's not saved. She doing the Cabbage Patch up in here. But Dr. Maddie Moss Clark, without an invite, came to my appreciation afterwards. She brought the whole, was it the Northeast?
The Southwest Michigan Choir.
Southwest Michigan State Choir.
Yes.
She brought the state choir, marched down the center aisle, put the choir up in the choir stand. And I was just amazed because who am I? I mean, she coming out, I done messed up her whole appreciation. She said, they tried to do the same thing to me.
She sure did.
She said, I bless you. She put her pass a manner on to me. She said, don't you allow no one to tear you down.
Yeah.
She built me up while I was crumbled.
Absolutely.
And restored me. She validated me.
Yes, she did.
I must say like that. And she sung Heaven Down and marched the choir right back on out the door.
Sure did.
Wow.
I remember that.
And I have not looked back since. I've held my head up because it was when someone tears you, and by me not really being strong in the word and all that, and you know, I just love people. I love children and stuff. And my choir was basically young, and the choir said, "But what happened? They said, why are they hating us so much?" I said, "Well, I don't know. I don't know myself, you know." But it empowered me enough that I was not gonna let no one ever tear me down.
Oh yeah.
And care about it. So now my care is out. Is God pleased with what I do?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Amen. And now they you thought I was doing something back then.
Oh,
baby.
Lord.
Oh, it's
They
way out there.
they is
way out
doing
there now.
splits,
way out.
undercoat, Kojic
Yeah.
is doing splits,
Everything
cartwheels,
now.
you name it, they're doing it. And like I said, but the anointing makes the difference.
It does.
And then I'm able to recognize when you're operating in your flesh and in the spirit, because I've been under the blood now,
Yeah.
and I've been I got a new taste of wine. I used to drink a little wine back in the day, but I got a new wine.
Got a new wine. Wow. Wow.
And so I'm just saying that we have to be careful, and now from all of them, they're trying to do this the movement, and it's not for everybody. And then we got to know where to put. And even myself, I had to learn, that certain things you do in the church and some things you don't do in the church, because there should be a respect,
Right.
God, of holiness. And when you're, but like I say, and then your heart, where your heart is at, what you're doing, what you're offering up to God or to God's people, it's like going to a restaurant.
Yeah.
You can have a tossed salad, and you can have a ultimate salad.
Okay.
The tossed salad is kind of low down, not low down, but
A low down
salad?
salad?
No, tossed salad?
Low down tossed salad? Never heard of it. Please tell us what that's about.
That's right. We don't know.
We never heard of a
this
low
is the
down.
artist spotlight, and I told you anything like we said on this show.
Because yes, the low down tossed salad that goes
But now the low
down in history.
But it don't have a lot in it, so it's kind of like watered down just a little bit.
Okay.
And you present it just as simple.
Just a little lettuce and a tomato,
yeah,
maybe.
because we're here right now. This is just a light meal. And then when you get to ultimate, you might be outdoor doing a performance, because you're dealing with a whole different type of crowd as well.
Okay.
But like I say, but now I think the walls are down in the church now, because there's so much coming through. And I think dress attire. Now, one thing, I always dressed for church. I didn't believe in looking ragged, like some. And not trying to kick a lot of artists that do it. I know young artists, but we still need to pick our platforms, what we wear.
Yeah,
that's true.
In the church, what's acceptable to the pulpit, and what's for outdoors, because I believe God is concerned with the total man. Am I right or wrong?
That's true.
If he's concerned about your dress attire, your inner man, and I think what's on the inner man reflects on the outer man. If you you put a front on, but that inner man's unhappy.
Yeah.
Or it'll show on the outside. You can cut me off wherever you want.
Yeah. Okay. I do want to ask our spotlight artist, because it's you.
Oh my goodness, I'm so humbled today. I feel so
Can we
honored.
get you to sing at least a line?
Oh no,
Well,
my voice,
before we do
my
that-
singing voice is at home today.
Everybody sings on this show.
Before we do that, people need to know that you are an organist.
Yes, I am an organist.
And a lot of people don't know that. We see you always on stage.
Yes,
and
I'm an
pulpit.
organist.
Yeah.
I've trained choirs. I've played for some of the Kojik's greatest preachers. One was Bishop W.A. Patterson, who was the father to Gilbert Earl Patterson.
Oh, okay.
I played for New Jerusalem 17 years.
Wow. What?
17 years I played, and only missed twice in that 17 years.
What?
I also played for Bishop William Remsen, Greater Love Tabernacle on Plymouth and Southfield.
Yes.
I played for Dad Remsen for about 10 years, and other places. Then I played for my own home church, which was Lockett Memorial Church of God in Christ.
Oh, wow.
That was where I was born and raised, right there. So I've trained choirs, and I only come out the vault now when one of them young ones can't play it.
Okay.
The hymns. The hymns. Oh, I'm a hymn boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the hymnologist next to Bishop P.A. Brooks. I'm the hymnologist. So I do the hymns. And, of course, that's one of my love. I love hymns. And I started playing the piano. I started playing the piano at about 6 years old.
Oh, wow.
And at that time, my mother was poor, but she made the sacrifice to go to Grinnell Brothers.
Oh, I
Crazy people
remember Grinnell
Brothers.
Yes.
And she bought me a piano, and she paid $25 a month till she paid it off. And the next thing I knew, I didn't want to practice. My mother was stern. She says, you're going to either practice or you're going to eat it.
Oh.
And of course, I started practicing.
You started practicing.
And
yes.
to this day, I'm so thankful that my mother persisted.
Yes.
That I take that gift and give it back to God.
Wow. Now, you also went away to college and did something.
Oh, yes. I went to Eastern Michigan
yes,
University.
Yes.
Woo! Eastern
Yes.
Michigan University, and I got there in 1973.
Oh, okay.
And there was a great gospel choir, the Eastern Michigan Black Gospel Choir.
Yes.
That started in 72.
That's right.
And I came in 73 and started giving my little musical input, and that was one of the best times of my life.
Wow.
Then I met Sister Staffy.
Yeah.
And we took that thing and we went on to great heights in God.
Yes.
I enjoyed it so much.
Yes.
Yes, I remember. She to me, Steph brought a fresh glass of water to the
absolutely.
to that choir.
Yeah, it was
and
great.
she was on top of her game right there.
That's great.
And even today, people will love for you to get back into the choir.
Wow.
Director.
That's true.
Because she wears a lot of hats like you. She got this. There's no limitations on where her gift begins or ends.
Yeah, we're grateful for that.
She can do it all. She can do it all.
Oh yes, she can.
We're grateful for that. We're so very grateful for that. But now as a pastor, and you got a brand new church in the pandemic, talk about the struggle that you're probably having, and that you see most pastors are having during this time.
You know, the pandemic really did something to the church. When we had to shut down the whole world because this thing had just overtaken us. We were out of church perhaps maybe 14, 15 months. And some of us finally went back in small groups, of course, with social distancing, following the CDC rules. A lot of people have not come back. And we don't know if they're going to come back.
Yeah.
You know, I was talking to one of my preacher friends, and he was saying that several of his members called him and said, we're not coming back.
Wow.
As long as you can show it on the TV, guess what? We won't be back.
Wow.
So people are not coming back.
No,
It's a different day.
And I just want to make mention of that with this COVID. I just recently lost my brother on this week to COVID.
Oh my.
Frankie Robinson in Dallas, and I'm really devastated behind that right now because for me to get there, I was going to drive down, and because of there's so much going on with this weather down there, Lake Providence, Louisiana, where the funeral's going to be at. I'm just so thankful that they're going to allow his funeral to be held in the football field where he coached at. He ran football, and I just want to say to my family that if they're able to see this, that I love you all. My heart is with you all. I'm praying that God will strengthen you all, and like I said, I still know I'm still trying to see if I can get there, but if not, they know my heart is with them. And the COVID has taken a big, I think, tear in the churches altogether. And I want to make mention when we give even for our concert coming November 5th, we are asking everyone to please wear your mask. We still have to do the distance thing. We're not operating in fear, but we're operating out of faith. And I think it's important that everybody should know, even with our churches, the churches that decide to keep the doors open. Now, are your doors open?
Mine, we went back in July.
Okay.
And we are social distancing. We following the CDC rules. We're spaced out. Every other pew, you know, we're wearing our masks. If someone wants to get up and do something, they take their mask off. Then we're constantly wiping. We're constantly, you know, doing things to make sure that everybody is safe.
Now, do you think we'll ever get back to normal?
I don't think we will.
No.
I don't think we'll ever get back to the way it used to be.
And do we want to?
And I'm not sure we do.
Okay.
Because the people that are coming to church now, they're the true faithful warriors to God. I just told my sister Staffy, we were talking about how it's a very sad commentary. It's almost too sad to say, but it's the truth. That every pastor everywhere, United States, etc., we have one thing in common, and that is people are not coming back.
Right.
Will they ever come back? And we have to encourage ourselves that God is with us. He will see us through this. And then there are people, because I've had this happen to me, and I give God praise for it. There are some that haven't come back, but then there are some in the neighborhood that have come to the church and said, I love what I see, and they said, I want to be a part of this ministry.
Wow.
Well, on that note, we want to say, once again, this is the Artist Spotlight, and we want to make mention of our sponsors just one more time. That's the Bill Snap Camp, Black and White Look, C.W. Morris, James W. Henry Funeral Home, and we can get that up on our screen one more time. We want you to support our sponsors, Bill Snap Camp, Travis Turner at New Car Salesman. Can you go? You can go back.
Black and White Look Corporation, and then C.W. Morris, James W. Henry Funeral Home. So we want people to be able to support those sponsors because they're making this happen. We need to go to your video.
Yeah, let's say it one more time. Let's go. Let's see if we can pull up "Love Our Children." This song will be done in the concert.
Okay.
So, and our Children of Promise will be there as well. So you won't meet the kids. So this is going to be a family type concert because we do have our young people there. And I told them that they said, "Mother Booker, is we stars?" I said, "He was born a star."
Born a star.
And before they play that, I want you to tell the people when you originally recorded this song, because it's so appropriate today.
Right. Well, Book Production was formed in 1980, so it was like maybe a couple years later, in '82, because back then Atlanta was having a lot of children being slain back then. That was the motivation of me writing the song. Love our children while we can. Kids are being killed. They had a serial killer back there that was killing so many kids. So the song came and the Lord dropped the song in my spirit, Love Our Children while we can. And it came. And when I recorded that song, it started like get a little airplay, but it didn't know. And I got a little disappointed, and I pulled the song back. And but then it was early part of this year, of last year. We was early part of this year, because that's when we released it, to bring it back. The timing, because the song was a standard. Yeah, it has not lost its flavor. And one of my choir members, Willie Thompson, someone encouraged me, said, if we're going to do anything, we're going to put Love Our Children. And because I said I needed a video for this song. And I said, now, everything came together. I said, I'm not going to let nothing stop me this time. I'm going to go all the way through with it. We did the video. Rod Dickinson did an excellent job on the video on this song. And from that point on, Love Our Children was born all over again. Yeah. And
it's perfect.
It's perfect time.
Let's go to it right now. Everybody, Love Our Children by Dr. Toni Booker.
Very Just like you, I want to learn how to cook and clean. Oh, Mama, you just wait and see. You'll be so proud of me. But you never, ever gave him a chance. No, no, no. Ooh, Daddy. I want to be a doctor, so when kids get sick, I can make them feel better. Oh, Daddy, you'll be so proud of me. Oh, but you never, ever gave them a chance. No, no, no. Oh, yeah. Can
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Yes, yes.
It's going down on Friday, November the 5th at 7:30 p.m. at Ford Community Performing Arts Center in Dearborn, Michigan. You can get your tickets online at dearborntheater.com. Don't want to miss it. We got the VIP tickets. We got the main floor. We got also the balcony seat. We got price for everybody. $41, $30, and $20.
All affordable.
All affordable. We're hitting everybody's pocket to be there. Get there early. You go see this handsome young man on the side of me that will be there. You go.
Certainly will.
I don't know what Miss Steffi.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there.
In spirit?
Yeah. Well, no, that too.
Oh, okay. But she's gonna be there. So it's you heard it right here. Steffi will be there because I was wondering.
Anyway,
we're gonna move on. But nevertheless, we want everyone to support this concert. We're doing some great things, and I want to also thank Book Productions because we gave a scholarship away.
We did
to her son. With your son.
And we absolutely appreciated Sterling Blakely, who is the way in Elevation Post Grad School for Athletics.
Wonderful.
Yeah, in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And so I want everyone to know that Dr. Toni Booker is not just a singer, and she really has a passion for children, and she has given him a great scholarship, and I am most grateful for that.
We know. Like I say, we're not maybe able to do like the big ballers yet, but like I say, if you can help anyone to buy a book.
Let me tell you something. What you did was awesome, and we absolutely appreciate it. It has made room for a whole bunch more than you know. And so I just want the people to know to support Dr. Toni Booker for causes such as this, because you do a whole bunch of community things.
Right, and there's no Booker Productions has always backed me up. We give food away, Thanksgiving, the holidays, and then we go way beyond the holidays because we know people still be hungry past Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah,
absolutely. You know, our ministry goes to Helping Hands. Outreach ministry goes. We and I load up my truck and we go right into the neighborhood. We go places where the people don't have cars and they cannot pick up the food. So we take the food too. We load up our truck and I go to house to house, tell them open it up, get what you need.
And you're notorious for just giving anybody a job. You'll get somebody on the street.
Yes, we hire them. If they're walking down there and they said, you got $1? I said, come here, baby. I said, come on. I said, come on. And then one guy picked him up. He was underneath the bridge. And we need somebody to move some furniture. I need somebody to cut grass. And I opened my car door. And I threw him in my car. I said, come on in here. He said, he was hesitant to get it because he said,
well, yeah.
You know, this woman pulled up in this truck and opened the back door. I said, come on. And this, then another guy, I pulled up at I-75 and what's that? The service drive. But right there, guy was there. He said, I said, how much you need? He said, just a few dollars. I got up. I said, I opened up. I said, come on. I need somebody to serve for the young man. You met him at
at the right.
And I need somebody to pick up stuff and for my birthday celebration. I paid him $50. He said, wow. And I made him sing. He did. So a lot comes to me. When you see me,
beware.
You know, don't
beware.
Beware.
If you don't want to see, it's no longer about asking people. I open my car door and I push them in the car and I take them to the death.
Oh my goodness!
And
just apprehend folks.
And then somebody said, "Don't you be doing this? Them folks are on drugs." I said, "Listen, everybody's on something." I said, "Some is just worse than others." I said, "But at the end of the day, these folks, if they want to work, I try to pull them in. It gives you opportunity to do ministry. We talk about ministry. Ministry goes further than from your pulpit.
That's true.
We're going to have to come out of our pulpits. We're going to have to come out of a lot of things. We're going to have to get up off of, we done prayed. It's time to get up, just like with Moses. Moses ain't time. We don't need to pray now. Stretch forth your rod. And
part the Red Sea.
And that's what has to happen with us. It's time for us to get up and start doing things.
Amen.
But I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm delighted to be here.
And I hope we didn't make your hair stand up on your head.
No, I put my stocking cap on to kind of slick it down before I arrived, you know.
And see,
he's TV savvy. He gets it. He's used to this.
And he's worked with great artists and
like who? Tell us some of the folks you've worked with.
Of course.
But the top of the list is, we know, the Clark sisters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Those are my sisters. I've worked with the Clark sisters. Of course, Dr. Mattie Moss Clark. I have served in the National Music Department of the Church of God in Christ with all of those people, Iris Stevenson, and all of those great people, Judy McAllister from Los Angeles, California. I have just served wherever, and sometimes they would say, come on, Chucky, you got to do this.
Yeah.
And I would go on and do it, you know. And I enjoyed it very much.
Now I have a question. Y'all not having your convocation this year, right?
No.
But I want to ask you this. When they have a changing of leadership, do they always cling to the board and bring a whole new team of people in, or what?
No. What happens is, we have a new bishop.
Right.
And that is our
Congratulations, Bishop Drew Sheard.
Bishop J. Drew Sheard is our presiding bishop of the whole Church of God in Christ, 6.5 million members.
Wow, that's huge.
In 150 countries all over the world.
Now, I want to say something about Bishop Drew Sheard. For you all that don't know, Toni Booker get around, but Bishop Drew Sheard was one of my investors that when I bought my building on Puritan,
really,
he had no problem going in his pocket and hand me some hundreds.
Wow. That's historic. Yeah.
But
that is a story.
The good people, and see, these people don't know these things that happen. These pastors are doing more than what you think they are. And he didn't wait till he got there to be a blessing to people. And I was no longer, I used to be Church of God in Christ. I'm not Church of God in Christ now, but I'm Church of God in Christ. Am I Church of God in Christ?
Yes, you are Church of God in Christ.
I'm Church of God in Christ. But anyways, he helped me. I was not a member of his church. I just went up to him. I said, Bishop Sheard. He said, yes. I need some money. I'm buying this building. And I need.
Well, did you scare him into giving it to you? Did you say it like that?
I guess he said either she was crazy, and same thing. Bishop Eric Van, and I ran up to him. They was building the church
on the Quinder over there.
He finished that building. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
And I ran up to him. I said, man, because that was me.
Yeah.
I've been knowing him a long time. I said, man, and he's bishop, and this is not without any disrespect. People need to understand, when you have a relationship with people, and you've been knowing them long years and years before they became a bishop, you know, so we just, not in his church, I'm going to always address him. If he's on any type of platform, I'm going to address him. Bishop.
Well, yeah.
And this and so I said the Pope, but I'm always address you who you are. But I always add the Pope because I think Pope
well, you know
title.
church etiquette. That's right. Yeah, these are friends of yours.
But Bishop Van, he was another one that I said, Van, I need some money. I'm trying to buy the building and stuff. And he said, how much you need?
Wow.
I said,
A, B, C, D, yeah.
And he didn't hesitate, wrote that check out, picked it up. And Bishop, y'all remember Bishop Nero?
Yes. Landmark,
right.
Well, he was the first one that poured into me and wrote me a check.
Wow. Oh, you got favor like that.
Yeah, and but the reason I mention these men of God because if you just carry yourself in a way, and people can see the fruit, pouring to good land. Just like when our pastors ask us to pour into good land. Yeah, if I invest in you, you invest in me. Because what you see, this is good. This is good. I'm going in good soil. You're gonna see something come up. And I wanted to say to them, I have been a good steward over what you invested in. I want to let you can write Booker Productions is there. 2015 Puritan. If you'd like to become a member of Booker Productions, you're more than welcome. We'll be meeting on Saturdays at 5 o'clock. We do ask you that you are a member of church. If you're not a member of church, we're gonna try to help find your church. We don't want to just be a bunch of alley cats running around here meowing all over the place.
Oh my,
Meowing.
There we go.
Meowing.
Listen, don't miss this concert because we got some surprises for y'all at this concert.
I'm pretty sure.
It's gonna be a dumb moment. Is it, Elder?
Oh, never a dull moment. Anywhere Tony Booker is, there's never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. We better go to commercial break.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to go to commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to tell people how they can get these tickets. Right. We got to sell some tickets, girl.
Tickets.
Yeah.
Tickets.
Yeah,
that's
some
so
tickets.
Yeah,
November
right.
5th, All Roads is leading.
All roads live November the 5th to
The Ford Community
Performing
Arts Center.
in Detroit.
Yes.
In Dearborn.
In Dearborn.
Greenfield in Michigan.
Yeah. So All Roads, let's go to a break, and when we come back.
Let's help us. Commercial does better than, come on.
Bring that commercial in.
Come on, commercial.
TJB Records and Booker Productions Entertainment presents the 41st anniversary concert of Dr. Toni Booker and Booker Productions.
All of God's children.
Featuring Darius Twyman, Friday, November 5th, 7:30 p.m. at the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center, 15801 Michigan Avenue, Dearborn, Michigan. Tickets available at dearborntheater.com or call 313-576-6906.
Welcome back to the Artist Spotlight with your host, Dr. Toni Booker, and my co-host,
Staffy B.
Always right here. And with our special guest,
Pastor Ronald Alexander, also known by Dr. Toni Booker as the Pope.
He is the Pope.
We got it.
He is my Pope.
Yeah, we got it.
He mentors me. He helps me. He supervises me. I say,
you got work, sir.
And that's a lot of work.
Yeah, you got a lot of work.
But but see, 41 years, it took a team of people that poured into my life, that kept me balanced, so that I didn't want to have an up and down ministry. Sometimes people up, down, they don't know what they want to do. I think with community choir, you have to, number one, I think you have to live a life.
True.
I believe you have to have a prayer life. I believe you have to have the favor of God upon you. I think you have to be a person that people like and trust, and that you're living by example. You don't lower your standard. You got to have a standard. And I try to keep a standard with a community choir because when we started out, I was living all that I was supposed to be living. This day I fell in love with God.
Yeah.
Yes.
I took a love with
And
Him.
you've been consistent for 41 years.
You have to be consistent because it is a ministry. You go past just being a choir, but it's not to take people from out of their churches to do something else with them. Where you govern over them. They still have pastors. My people have pastors.
Yeah.
I respect their pastors. I teach them and tell them that as your first of all, you should let your pastor know you're in the community choir.
That's first thing.
Need that covering.
And if you're like our musician, I went to his pastor and asked him, will it be okay for him to play for us? But his first obligation, when he's not there at his church, then he can be with us. Mm-hmm. That's a respect. There's a protocol that should be in place in leadership in having a community choir.
Yeah.
Another thing, you cannot be laying around with your choir members.
Oh, God, no.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
You cannot be sleeping with your members and think you're going to maintain a choir. I'm just calling things as is. You cannot be doing all these things, doing different things that are unrighteous with your choir members and think you're going to maintain a choir. Mm-hmm. You're going to act like you're a dog or something like that. You're not going to please God like that. You got to have,
integrity.
Yes, and just integrity. Do everything. You got, and then your people will respect you. Like I say, I teach them my choir. You can, if you want to date somebody in my choir, you remember. But you better make sure that's the one you're gonna be dating, because you won't be going through the choir. Because I cut you off quick.
Oh my.
Amen. If you don't know what you want to be,
if
you don't know what you want to be, then I was dressed. I said, do you want to be saved? Do you want to?
Yeah.
Because I have to know where you are at spiritually. Mm-hmm. Because this is ministry.
Oh, yeah.
And I think God holds me responsible what I allow into my choir, who I allow to pray upon the people. You are a head. You know what's going on in your choir. I mean, God has blessed me. Like I say, I'm not saying you have to be perfect. He takes the imperfection and perfects us for righteousness. Mm-hmm. So as you want to reach more towards God, stuff got to fall off. You got to have some type of standard.
It's got to be movement.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
And like I say, whether you with your choir or out of choir, you can't just go around and be having everybody.
Yeah.
In the industry, people, when you go out of town, you got to have some things. God's eyes in every place. Mm-hmm. The whole. Mm-hmm. The good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
And so that's how I try to live my life. I never said that I'm so perfect, so self-righteous.
Right.
But I want to be of the righteousness of Jesus Christ. Mm-hmm. And I that's why you carry yourself in the conduct where even when you're dealing with pastors, when you're dealing with first ladies and stuff like that, these pastors trust their members into my choir.
So you're kind of like a pastor, really, over a community of people.
I want to call myself a servant of God that is a good servant. And that's how.
Well, that's what he's going to say at the end of the day. Well done, thy good and faithful.
Titles won't mean anything.
Yeah.
Right.
They'll disappear.
Yes.
At the judgment day.
And it's not operating under the title, but operating under the covering of Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. And it's servant. That's what we all should be.
So I just thought to throw that out there because I want everyone to know that I try to have a standard by myself that Book of Production is a community choir that you can trust your members in.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to become their pastor over them, but I try to execute whatever you have in place at your church. I don't try to we do teach the word there, but we don't. Because we pray and stuff like that, and we read our scriptures and stuff like that, and we try to. But I try to keep people's doctrine, their self thing. Mm-hmm. We try to stay with the Bible.
Yeah.
Don't give me your thoughts. Mm-hmm. Give me what God says. Mm-hmm. And as long as we stay back, we be in safety. Then you go back to your church and be governed by your pastor. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna try to give you direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I just have I said. Now we ain't got a few minutes left, 2 minutes left, but
let me say this: everyone that's seeing this show today, please let's come out and support Dr. Toni Booker.
Yeah,
thank you.
She has been an icon in this city. Her music is always anointed, and we're going to go to Dearborn, and that place will never be the same.
Never.
once you go there and you give God praise for the music that you're going to give us on that night. Get your tickets.
Yes.
Get your tickets. Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
Please. I have to give kudos
Yes.
to Sister Staffy Butler.
Yes.
Oh, bless you.
She is an icon in this city.
Yes, she is.
She's hardworking. She has served this city. And you have a great person working with you.
Thank you.
She works so hard.
Yes, she is.
Now, not only, and she's gonna, I'm working up on something. She's hardworking. She serves in. She's an MC. She sings. She can preach, and I'm gonna get you in my church very soon.
Oh, wow.
I want you to come and preach.
She can do it all.
She can
act
do it
sing.
all, and she flies airplanes.
Oh, Lord.
And I want to. She works with Lydia Wright. Pastor Lydia Wright. We're going to get Lydia Wright on here. But listen, we are going to have to get out of here. But once again, we want to let you know that the concert is November the 5th. If you want tickets, we do have some few tickets. You can call 313-576-6906. And once again, the anniversary 41-year celebration is going down. I love you.
And as a sponsor, right quick, tell them what they get if they become a sponsor. There's some people
if you want to call me, 313-576-6906. If you'd like to be a sponsor, this is what our sponsor's going to have their little badges on and stuff like that. But we want you to call me, 313-576-6906, if you'd like to be a sponsor. We have 4 seats left for sponsors. If anyone would like to come up with sponsorship is $200.
That's
Amen.
nothing. That's nothing.
Nothing. Jump in the box. Come on. Call me. We got to go. Our time is up. Thank you, Pope.
I've enjoyed it immensely.
And we're going to go eat. Afterwards. I got to say this. 41 pounds. I'm trying to lose 41 pounds for 41 years. Is anybody going to help me?
Yeah. Not if we get ready to go eat.
No, we get ready to go eat. That's right.
You can eat a salad.
What kind of salad?
That low down
salad.
The Adams Spotlight brought to you by none other than Bill Snapcap, Travis Turner, Black and White Look,
the artist
C.W. Morris, James W.
Henry
Funeral, 313-868-3500. If you need that service, please give them a call.
Yeah. Good day, everybody.
Good day.
Bye. Be blessed.
Thank you.
The Artist Spotlight with Dr. Toni Booker has been sponsored by Bill Snetkamp Chrysler, Travis Turner, New Car Salesman, Black and White Look Optical Corporation, Dr. Rayford Fry, owner, C.W. Morris, James W. Henry Funeral Home, located right here in Highland Park. For more information, contact Toni Booker at bookerproduction.com.
TJB Records and Booker Productions Entertainment presents the 41st anniversary concert of Dr. Toni Booker and Booker Productions.
All of God's children.
Featuring Darius Twyman, Friday, November 5th, 7:30 p.m. at the Ford Community and Performing Arts Center, 15801 Michigan Avenue, Dearborn, Michigan. Tickets available at dearborntheater.com or call 313-576-6906.
In the world of digital broadcasting, transmitters and exciters sometimes do this. If this happens when you're watching WHPR TV 33, please do this. Watch us on Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, Google TV, or TV33WHPR.com. Download the WHPR TV app, and we can also be heard on Amazon Echo. So remember, if you see this, you can do this and support the station that supports you.
Hi, this is LaWanda.
This is RJ Watkins.
Coming to you to bring you some information about the #1 detox in the nation, Lemon Burn. Lemon Burn helps to turn the fat into fit. It's for you, a happier, healthier you. Because you know healthy is the new beautiful. An all-natural way to improve your health. It promotes a healthy digestive system, attacks and reduces belly fat, as well as gives you energy. Need to get yours today. Call 313-868 888-848-6612.
Don't forget to exercise and eat right.
I'm attorney Carl Collins III. I'm attorney Carl Collins III. Hello, I'm attorney Carl Collins III. If you've been injured and you need help, make the best call on your worst day. Call me at 855-CAR-HIT-YOU. That's 855-CAR-HIT-YOU.